Hey guys, Guldur here. Since the beta just opened to every single member in Runescape for the weekend and every weekend until the beta ends, I decided I would check it out. And what most interested me in the new beta was not the new dual wielding and all the new melee and range stuff. It was actually the magic, because I wondered how they were going to add the new threshold abilities to magic, and if they were going to cost runes, if they were going to be separate each spellbook, etc., etc. So what I found out is magic is retardedly good now. Like, I know it was good before, but now it's just stupid good. Um, Mages now have separate abilities in their spellbook. I'm using the ancient magic spellbook, but on top of the actual regular spells you get from the different spellbooks, you have the ultimate, basic, and threshold abilities for the mages that aren't restricted to either spellbook. They're just common and basic in each one, and there's actually some really good ones, and they don't cost any runes at all, which is another really big plus. One of the low-level ones right here is called Asphyxiate, and it lets you choke them for 6 seconds and dealing damage for every 2 of those seconds. And during the entire duration of it, they're stunned. And there's Torture, which is a basic ability that it deals up to 200% active spell damage and inflicts 250% damage against stunned opponents. And the basic ultimate ability bombards your target with each of the 4 elements, dealing damage equal to 25% of their maximum life points. And we have some cool ones here, like Dragon's Breath, breathing mighty cloud of fire in the frontal cone, hitting all targets for damage up to 300% of active spell damage. Which is another thing I'd like to mention. It seems that everywhere is a multi-combat area now, because everywhere I've gone so far, I've been able to hit multiple targets, and multiple targets have been able to attack me. So no matter what, it seems that everywhere is a multi-combat zone now, which I can't really tell if that's going to be good or bad or not. But yeah, we have other stuff like blast your target for magical energy, makes them stun for 3 seconds. If they're immune to stun, they get 300% of active spell damage. We have Combust, which is a damage over time effect, and then you have Surge, which is kind of like the Ranger's ability to make them leap backwards, but instead you teleport forwards 10 meters. And we have Detonate. You basically put like a magic bomb on them. And Chain, it sends a bunch of magical chains hitting for up to 100% of your active spell damage to all nearby targets. And then these are just basic ancient magic stuff. And then Wild Magic, followed an unpredictable double magic attack at your target, which deals between 75 and 100% of active spell damage. Then we have Metamorphosis, which is actually the really cool one that I've liked the most so far. It lets you transform into an elemental based on what your last spell cast, but since I'm auto-casting Ice Barrage right now, it turns me into an Ice Elemental. And your damage is increased by 50%. All spells you cast cost absolutely no runes at all. Then another really cool ultimate ability that I also like a lot is a Tsunami. It hits everyone in a frontal cone for up to 200% of your active spell damage. And it actually has probably the coolest looking it's probably the coolest looking ability out. I'm gonna kill some Chaos Druids here for you to show you how cool everything is. Here's the Dragon Breath ability. Get closer. Yeah, there's Dragon's Breath for you, and that's Chain. See, it just hit the other guy over there too. And then Impact. See how much damage that this did. Here's Torture. But do you see how much damage mages do now? Because on top of all the damage they're getting from all their regular spells, they're doing tons and tons of extra damage. It's just insane. Oh, and another really cool thing now is if you go to the combat tab, it on top of you, which is right here, it shows all your buffs and all your enemies' buffs, but it also shows you your target and how much health they have and what level they are, etc. See, if I click on him, it changes to a Chaos Druid and it shows what their weakness is. Well, let's get our ultimate bar thing up, and let's do the Tsunami ability, or let's move on to Threshold. Almost at the Threshold. The Threshold's the middle part which is the one that allows you to do the second highest damaging abilities. So what I'm figuring out is you could do magic with absolutely no runes now, just using basic abilities. I mean, obviously you're going to do a lot more damage if you're casting regular spells, but apparently you can do magic without them now, which is going to save money a lot in the long run. Alright, so we're up to the threshold point now, which means I can do asphyxiate, which will allow me to choke someone. So let's go choke a druid. Come here, druid. I'm going to choke you. Yep. Some like Darth Vader action. I'll detonate. Let's try this out. Place a magic bomb thingy on him. And boom. That did a ton of damage. Wild magic. See, these druids are just dropping like flies. Oh, alright, now we're at the ultimate level now. I'm going to show you Tsunami. This is the coolest one I've seen so far. Literally, a giant wave comes out from under you and just crushes them. It's awesome. Alright, now let's get up to the level of where we can do some other ones. But, like, you see how fast these guys are going down? You guys could... Anyone could just come here and just destroy anyone. It's the amount of damage you do. It's ridiculous how fast everyone drops. Like, even I was like doing green dragons earlier. I could kill a green dragon in like under like a couple seconds, and you can chain them because you can fight multiple at a time now. And I was just doing these area of effect cone damage things that mages have now, and just sitting there killing like 3 dragons at a time or a couple seconds. You can get a full inventory of dragon bones in under like 2 minutes. Like, I don't know if I should consider that good, consider it overpowered. Honestly, I'm having tons of fun playing a mage like this. But anyways, here we're back with the ultimate ability again, and I'm going to show you Metamorphosis. It's going to turn me into an ice elemental. Or a water elemental. I guess there isn't an ice elemental. But yeah, so you do up to 50% more damage, and on top of that, all your spells cost absolutely no runes at all. Which I'm just destroying these druids. And on top of that, you're still getting your ultimate ability bar to go up more, even at that point. But anyways, that's how OP and awesome magic is about to be in the update. I mean, I'm sure everyone else is in the beta right now, but free-to-play players, if you guys aren't in yet, then I'm sure you like to see some videos. So I'll add some for melee and range combat, which I've been messing around with. I've just been too obsessed with how much fun doing magic has been, because just look at this stuff. These druids are dropping like flies. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, like, all that stuff. Watch out for more stuff coming soon.